have Katelin. Katelin Kelly was born in Lexington, Kentucky. She migrated to Austin 3 years ago, where she earned her MFA in poetry at the New Writers Project. A Pushcart Prize nominee, Katelin serves as the managing editor for Bat City Review. Her work can be found in Sonora Review, Misadventures Magazine, Wounwapi Literary Journal, and Narrative. Welcome, Katelin.
Hi, so good to see you guys. There's so many familiar faces out there. Thank you so much to Chen for being here and for selecting Austin as a city for your book tour. I think the ordering of tonight's reading is actually really appropriate because as of late I've been reading both Chen's and Tomas's collections, which are available over there. And so the poems I'm going to be reading tonight have been happening when I'm not reading, right? So this is new work that's coming out of both these great poets. So please support their work. The first poem is also NPR is related to this as well, as it is to almost all things. I read an NPR article or heard it on the radio that said the smallest and oldest living organisms are these tiny fossils of like these tubular tiny fossil hematite. So I wanted to write a poem to that. Tiny fossils. Tiny fossils made of me, are you a clue or impasse? The oldest they say, like radio air, electromagnetic and full of pause. Do you know what you've done? Small carbon, ancient footprints, volcanic leftover of stone soup. I often ask the earth questions of my brain guilt or spilt talk or emotional rash. Now I'm asking you, the oldest alive thing, for tips on living inside a rock, for advice on how to go that long without a pulse inside your belly, knowing that all around you is beating, is multiplying, bloom. This next poem, I learned this phrase from a mechanic, which is that they only salt the roads in certain parts of this country. Jen and I are both from Kentucky, which is where they salt the roads. I'm told this by many mechanics in Texas. Salt the roads. I have no claim to glory and no piece of land in that county, no pond or pollywog to touch. There are no people outside of wrinkles out there, and no pathway to promise beyond a pitched roof and gilded page. Where they salt the roads, I come up empty and empty still, hollering from peak to peak and hill to removed hill for someone to push that barrel down and for the lumber to hold like a spine of bourbon, a cask of a man. Till I know where the hell the salt is kept for preserving. The man will aim to shoot and to kill to pill himself devil in this county seat and this small, small city and this way of spilling hollow. Two more poems. Some of you who know me know that I was a classroom teacher for years before moving out here. This is a poem about the first very strange rural field trip that I went on. It's called Kill. In the heart of a field with 1,000 children wearing identical hoodies, we can see the fence that the men drove toward on four-wheeler. We are cracking the grass into a different state of liquid. It is called a pen, not one fence, but four. We are burning what we found on the ground. We are aiming our eyes peripheral. We sniff and freeze on our inside hairs. We have been praying all week for one cold bite. This last poem is for anyone who is friends with me on Facebook and anyone who wants to add me after this reading. You want to see beautiful updates like this one on a daily basis. Crash landing. A pigeon crash landed on my cheek. This is true. Leia says this was a holy visitation. I am now a saint who can feel invisible scratches along her collarbone. Pigeons' brains contain magnets or something. Who slapped us together but common trauma or mindset, one lurking from the grief I still taste daily of all the children who died in high school in May. This is my penance for writing poems about birds. More interactions that cause more poems about birds. And last year, a bee crawled up my nose, stung me from the inside. The birds and the bees are telling me to fuck off, quite literally. My concern for myself in this matter diminishes now that I've been anointed. Now that I'm the saint of sex. I'm a lightning rod for what falls from power lines and gutters, for what picks its dinner from the dumpster, for what stings my breast twice before drowning in a pint of blonde ale that matches honey, that serves as final rest. The trees are all to blame, really. That, and those of us cutting them down. My pigeon wanted a limb, not an orifice to nearly slide into, not the skin between what I hear, smell, know, see, say, something better. Did I ask for this blessing? No. Did I post about it on Facebook? Yes. What else do you do when you don't know what you don't know and it comes flying at you like a pigeon crash landing on your cheek?